Hi everyone! Today I am here to give you a little glimpse at the brand new collection of smart doll clothing handmade by myself over the past couple of months. It's a collection of designs inspired by fall and the change of seasons, fall into winter. And if you watched my previous video where I talk a little bit about what's going on with my channel and the future of my channel, you'll know that working on this collection has been a pretty important exercise for me in the learning the lesson of taking things slow and rediscovering the joy of the process and the beauty that comes with the slowness of creating something carefully and with deliberate attention. Anyway, without further ado, I just want to take you on a little tour of the different pieces that I've created and tell you a little bit about them. We'll do a little bit of dress up with a few of my dolls, and we're just gonna have a chill time looking at all these things that I've made. And if you are interested in purchasing any of them for your own smart dolls, they are available for purchase at thedollfairy.com. So let's jump right into it. So here is the collection basically at a glance. I have a few different things going on, but we have these three different variations of this set, which has a little long-sleeved crop top with a lettuce edge hem on the sleeves and the bottom edge of the shirt, and that is in three different types of knit fabric, and each one has a matching button-down skirt that goes along with it. That is a different color that goes really well with the pattern, and I really like the combination of the colors myself. I hope that you agree that they go together nicely, but we have this blue design, and I really love the combination of colors in here, and I love the little flowers. They're just so dainty and delicate. So you have like this blue color, which is really nice, and then the little orange flowers, and those match the orange skirt. And then there's a red mushroom design, and there's blue in the mushrooms that go with a navy blue skirt. And then the pink one has little pink flowers with little green leaves, and the green in the leaves matches the green of the skirt. The skirts are all made of well, they're made of different materials. So these two are made of the same kind of material. It is a somewhat stretchy fabric that is meant to look like corduroy, or at least it looks like corduroy to me, because it has these very thin like ribbing lines on it that is more in scale for smart doll than like other types of corduroy that I've seen before. So it's not actually corduroy because it's like a stretch. I guess it's like a stretch corduroy. I don't know. But it's kind of like got a little sheen to it. It's a little velvety. And they're really nice. I did put in their product descriptions that they are potentially a high stain risk because of the type of fabric they are. So you just need to be aware of that. If you do want to get them, you have to be careful, use your judgment. Potentially use stain protection when you put it on your dolls, just in case. That's what I try to do. The green skirt is a different type of fabric. It is not stretchy. It's like a thin cotton type of material. It's woven. It's not a knit, but it matches the leaves really well. All the skirts have like serging in the seams, and there's my little Doll Fairy tag with the little silver logo, if you can see that. And the buttons are not functioning buttons. They are decorative buttons. But the bottom two buttons are sewn in place, and the top two buttons have little snaps so that you can open them up and dress your doll and very easily snap it back up to secure it on your doll. And that's true of all three of the skirt styles. They have the little snaps, and they all have the same little black buttons that I think are really cute. There's the inside, so you can see how all the seams are finished nicely. For the matching shirts, the thing I'm most proud of about the shirts would have to be the lettuce edge. I just learned how to do this for this project, and I am very proud of how it turned out. I think it looks really, really cute, and it's such a lovely little edge at the bottom there. All three different colors and styles have the lettuce edge, and yeah, I just think it's really cute. Just FYI about the top hem, where the neckline is, this is actually glued down. This is carefully glued down in order to avoid any sort of weird stitching happening there, because it's a knit fabric, so it wasn't working out with the stitching. So I just glued it down, and I think it looks really nice and crisp that way. It just kind of works best for that spot and in this scale. So just FYI, if that bothers you, you know, I just want to let you know, just in case it, you know, is a deterrent or something. But personally, I think it looks way better than if I had stitched it. They are pretty short. They're like a crop top, and then the skirt is high-waisted, so you get like a little strip of tummy showing in the middle, which shows off the little hem here. I think it looks really cute on the doll, which you'll see in a few minutes. The other thing I really love about these shirts is that the sleeves, they're full length, long sleeves, but they're flared at the edges. It's kind of like a subtle flare, especially because of the lettuce edge at the bottom there, but I think it just kind of draws a little extra attention to the sleeve, and I think it looks really cute on the doll. I really like how it kind of falls on the doll's wrist. So I'm very proud of how the tops turned out, and I'm very proud of how the skirts turned out actually too, because they look really cute with their little buttons and everything. So yeah, so those are the sets with the tops and the skirts. To show you the inside of the tops, they are also serged on the inside. The tops do not have the tag, they come as a set, so the tag is in the skirt. I'm gonna just put these aside so we can take a look at the other two things we have here. So this one is another set. And then we have these jackets. They're hoodies. They're made with the Choo Culture Japan hoodie pattern. And they have pockets here at the sides. They're like hidden pockets. They have this little brown ribbing at the bottom and at the sleeve cuffs. I love this fabric. This fabric is like genuine sweatshirt fabric, so it is, you know, pleasantly thick, not so thick that it's gonna look super bulky, but thick enough that it does have some weight to it and it's going to hold its shape like to a certain degree. And it's like a fleece lined fabric, so it's very soft on the inside. This is not all serged on the inside because it's a non-fraying type of fabric. So it's got like kind of just these little soft edges. Okay, so I mentioned the pockets. It has a functioning zipper. However, there's something important that you do need to know if you want to purchase it, which is that these are non-separating zippers. So at the bottom, you cannot actually open up the whole jacket. Like, this is where the zipper stops. I didn't intend for it to be that way, but I didn't realize that the zippers were like that until after I bought them and did not have a source for separating zippers instead. So they are what they are, but I think it still works really well. I mean, you can still have it like zipped up all the way. You can still have it zipped up halfway. It's still whatever you want. It's just that you can't have it fully open at the bottom. That's the only difference between this and a separating zipper. There is a Doll Fairy tag in the side. And really I just love the pattern of this fabric. And I wasn't even intending to make hoodies. I just saw the fabric and I knew that I had to do it. So yeah. So very cozy and very warm. Also, FYI, there are not too many of these that I have made. One of them has a pink zipper instead because they ran out of the brown ones. I also really like the pink zipper. I think it's cute, but I did forget to take photos of it when I did the photo shoot. So you may not see photos of it, but I will have one variant that has a pink zipper, and here's what it looks like. So up to you if you want to go for the pink one. Otherwise, I'll keep it, which won't be the end of the world. Okay, last but not least, this is a little set like I have actually made before, and they sold really well in my shop, which when I did the little turtleneck and jumper dress set, or overall dress, whatever you want to call it. I call it a jumper. I don't really know if that's the proper term or not, but that is just kind of what I call it. This is another thing where I saw the fabric and I had to do it because I love the fabric. It's like a very thin kind of, again, it's like a corduroy look. If you look really closely, it's got the little, the lines in it. It has texture to it. So it's like corduroy, but it's in more of a Smart Doll scale. It's not thick lines, it's very thin lines. And I'm not really sure if you can see that very well in the camera or not. So basically, this again serged on the inside. All the seams look quite nice. This has Velcro in the back. These straps are not removable because there's really no need to do that, and it would just add bulk. So the buttons are purely decorative, but they are really cute because they're yellow buttons that match the flowers. And then you have this extra thin Velcro at the back. And on the inside, again, we've got all the serging and stuff, and there's a little doll fairy tag. And these have multiple darts in them that make them, nicely shaped. They fit the doll pretty well. And that pattern comes from Requiem Art. And I've used that pattern before, and I like it a lot. The turtleneck that comes with it is your pretty standard turtleneck. It's made of a very soft gold color knit fabric. That's what the inside looks like. Got the serged edges and everything. The hems at the bottom might be a teensy bit wonky here and there because of the knit fabric. But if you use it with this, you won't see it anyway. Yeah, and it's got the little collar at the top. Fits the doll well, very comfy and cozy, and pretty versatile if you want to pair it with other things as well. Now that I've given you a little tour of all the things that I have made, let's do some dress up. We'll take out a few of my dolls and dress them up in these outfits so that we can get ready for the photos.
First up is Juniper, because I know she's going to look amazing in the jumper and turtleneck set, especially with her fiery red hair. I really like the bold contrast between colors in this outfit. Next, my smart doll Fortitude, who I think I'm going to nickname Faye, will wear the blue top and burnt orange skirt combo. This color combination might be my favorite in the collection. What do you think? Here you're getting a look at my newest addition, my Coco Cortex girl, that I built and did a custom face up for, who has been in progress for almost 2 years at this point. She's finally all put together, and I hope to be able to share her process video with you sometime soon. I'm really liking how the red tones bring out the blushing in her face up. The rosy pink top with the green skirt will go perfectly with Entropy's classic sweet look and her greenish eyes. Last but not least, Faye is going to be our model for the hoodie as well. It should coordinate nicely with these pale blue skinny jeans I made and never quite finished, hence the sewing clip as the closure. I would really like one of these hoodies in my size. I wonder if I could figure out how to make one for myself. Let me just take a moment to thank those of you who support me or have supported me in the past on Patreon. Your support helps to make all of this magic possible. That's it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this new collection of Smart Doll clothing that I've created and chatting about it a little bit. And as I mentioned before, if you are interested in purchasing any of these pieces for your own doll, you can check them out at thedollfairy.com, where I have my online shop, and I would just be delighted if you would like to go and take a look. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you again soon for more doll magic. Bye!